The first day of Formula One practice session has begun, and today we'll dive into the key takeaways from FP1 and FP2, focusing on the standout performances, struggles, and what we can expect as the race weekend unfolds. Ferrari and McLaren have shown remarkable speed in both practice sessions. In FP1, Lewis Hamilton initially demonstrated good pace, but faced challenges with oversteer. Despite adjustments aimed at adding understeer, he couldn't match Charles Leclerc's performance. McLaren and Ferrari were closely matched, showcasing their competitiveness corner by corner. This early display of speed sets the stage for an exciting weekend ahead. On the other hand, Red Bull faced significant challenges in FP1. They rolled out their full package for the RB21, but struggled with mid-corner understeer, particularly at turn 6. Max Verstappen even found himself dipping into the gravel. Liam Lawson appeared less comfortable in the car compared to Verstappen, leaving Red Bull looking a step behind their top competitors. Aston Martin, however, showed signs of improvement. They addressed previous understeer issues, and Fernando Alonso was just 0.4 off the pace. The car looked good overall, making them a potential dark horse for the weekend. In contrast, Alpine and Haas struggled during their sessions. Alpine showed some balance, but lacked the pace to compete with the front runners. Haas faced outright pace issues, and Ollie Behrman's crash was a result of understeer, leading to a snap of oversteer at high-speed turn 9 and 10. Williams surprised many with their strong performance, with Carlos Sainz confirming the car's speed. They have the potential to contend with the top teams. Racing Bulls also showed decent pace, with drivers closely matched and a good balance throughout the session. Sauber, on the other hand, faced difficulties after introducing an update to the front of their car. The performance resembled that of an F2 machine, plagued by understeer. Despite a decent lap time from Bortoleto towards the end, the overall condition of the car was poor. Moving on to FP2, Ferrari continued to impress with their speed and performance. This session provided a more representative view of the car's capabilities, as teams focused on race runs and qualifying simulations. Unfortunately for Red Bull, their issues worsened in FP2. Max Verstappen struggled significantly with the car's handling. He tested a new floor and a new front wing, while Liam Lawson used an older configuration. The team experimented with various downforce levels, but the car lacked grip and downforce, leading to problems in corners. Verstappen faced rear tyre flare-ups and oversteer due to limited traction, resulting in poor overall performance. In contrast, Racing Bulls surprised everyone with their speed utilizing an RB20-based car. Yuki Tsunoda showed consistency, while Isaac Hadjar faced some lockups. Their race runs and qualifying lap simulations were strong, placing them unexpectedly high on the timesheets. Mercedes appeared well-balanced but struggled to extract lap time. The drivers seemed to be overdriving the car in an attempt to gain speed. However, they made significant strides in improving tire wear even in hot conditions. Qualifying will be a major test, as race runs weren't extensively performed in FP3. Despite this, Mercedes looks competitive. Both McLaren and Ferrari continued to demonstrate impressive speed in FP2. Lando Norris showed exceptional speed during race runs reminiscent of testing, while Charles Leclerc set the fastest lap despite encountering some traffic. Ferrari might be concealing their true potential here, with Leclerc appearing more comfortable in the car than Hamilton. It's important to note that the conditions and performance observed in Australia may not accurately reflect the car's capability in future races. As we look ahead, McLaren is considered the favourite due to their performance in race trim, while Ferrari might have an edge in qualifying. The competition seems to be primarily between Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc, suggesting a very close race ahead. Red Bull's car appeared difficult to drive, and Verstappen seemed to be struggling at the moment. The race weekend is highly unpredictable, especially with the expected rain. The potential for drastically different conditions between qualifying and the race makes the strategy a little bit difficult. Teams may need to gamble on their setups, balancing qualifying performance with the possibility of wet race conditions for the Sunday's race. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and stay tuned for more updates as the race weekend unfolds.